Hi folks, this is College Algebra Take Home 4. We're given a polynomial and we're asked to run the gamut on it here. So I got p of x is 25 x squared minus x to the fourth. Part A, we're asked to find the y-intercept of the graph of y equals p of x. So to find the y-intercept, I let x equal 0. The y then is p of 0. So that's 25 times 0 squared minus 0 to the fourth. Just big old 0, so I get 0, 0 for the y-intercept. Part B, we're asked to determine if p is even, odd, or neither. So to check that, we replace x with the opposite of x. Oops. So everywhere we see an x, we're going to replace it with the opposite of x. So it's 25 times the opposite of x squared minus the opposite of x to the fourth power. And now we simplify. So that negative squared will give you a positive, so it's 25x squared. And that negative to the fourth is also a positive, so it's minus x to the fourth. And we look at what we got back. And what we got back is exactly the same as what I started with, p of x. So that means that it's even. Even functions are going to have graphs that are symmetric about the y-axis. Part C, we're asked to sketch the end behavior of this graph. The end behavior is determined by the leading term. That's the term with the highest power of x. So the end behavior is going to look like negative x to the fourth. So we have an even power, but the coefficient here is negative. So that means it's going to start over here and end over there. D, we're asked to find the zeros of the polynomial and state whether the graph crosses or touches the x-axis at those points. So to find the zeros, we're looking at setting p of x equal to 0. And if we do that, we get 25 x squared minus x to the fourth equals 0. And then we factor x squared. 25 minus x squared is 0. And we can factor some more. Difference of squares there. And so what do we get? We get from this factor x is 0. From this factor x could be 5. From here x is negative 5. Okay? So the zeros are 0, 5, and negative 5. So at the point 0, 0, it's going to touch the x-axis. Because if I look up here at this power, the multiplicity here is 2. That's even. At 5, 0 and at negative 5, 0, it's going to cross because the exponent on each of these factors is 1, and that's an odd number, so it's going to cross at those points. Now you put it all together for part E in our graph. So we put in our x-intercepts, our y-intercept. We know it has to start down here. We know it has to end over here. We know it has to cross through at this point and touch at this point. And so dips down. And in a perfect world, this would be completely symmetric about the y-axis. But that'll do it for Take Home 4.